The warm night buzzed with life, carrying the rich smell of grilled street food as downtown shimmered under neon lights. Tall buildings stood like silent giants while couples wandered hand in hand, and local musicians strummed heartfelt melodies on busy corners. It was one of those nights that made every soul feel alive, yet fate had other plans. Marcus, a hard-working man making his mark in the tech world, had just wrapped up a long day. Dressed in a dark jacket with a trusty bag slung over his shoulder, he stepped out into the cool evening, eager for a quick meal from his favorite food truck. Lost in a scroll on his phone, he didn't see the twist of destiny waiting around the bend. Out of the blue, a police cruiser eased to a stop, its flashing lights slicing through the calm. Officer Collins, a man known for his harsh manner and a track record of unnecessary stops, stepped out with a swagger that spoke of unchecked power. His gaze landed on Marcus, and with a rough shout of "Hey, you," the night's music was drowned out by tension. Heads turned as a hush fell over the busy street. Marcus's heart raced, yet he raised his hands in a quiet plea, "Officer, is there a problem?" But Collins, fueled by his own bias, replied coldly, "Show me your hands, now." In that split second, curious onlookers fumbled for their phones. A young woman named Lisa launched a live stream, and almost immediately, comments poured in. The energy shifted. Was something terrible about to unfold? Collins's eyes darkened as he claimed that Marcus fit the description of a robbery suspect. The crowd murmured uneasily when Mr. Carter, the food truck owner, stepped forward. "Marcus comes here all the time," he said, trying to speak up. Collins shot him a stern look and snapped, "Stay out of this." Before Marcus could protest, the officer grabbed his arm roughly and ordered, "Turn around, hands behind your back." The air felt thick with dread, every second stretching into an eternity. As Lisa's live stream captured every harsh detail, her screen filled with messages, "This isn't right," and "Call someone, get a lawyer," echoed from viewers across the country. Through the pain and shock, Marcus pleaded in a trembling voice, "Officer, please, I haven't done anything wrong, I just want to eat." The term resisting arrest loomed ominously in his mind, a dangerous label that threatened to twist the night even further. Then, as if out of nowhere, a calm yet commanding voice broke through the chaos. Sergeant Jackson, a tall and respected officer with years of experience and a reputation for fairness, stepped forward. "I've got this," he assured the tense crowd as he moved closer. Reluctantly, Collins loosened his grip on Marcus. "Sir, may I see your ID?" Sergeant Jackson asked. Marcus slowly reached into his pocket and offered his driver's license, his hands still shaking. After a careful glance at the ID, Sergeant Jackson fixed his eyes on Collins. "So, what's really the problem here?" he asked sharply. Collins faltered, his earlier confidence wavering under the watchful eyes of countless live-stream viewers. Lisa quickly angled her camera toward the sergeant, and one bystander called out, "Everyone's watching, this man did nothing wrong." The tension buzzed like electricity in the air. Just then, Chief Thompson arrived, flanked by two other officers. His steady steps and quiet authority commanded immediate attention. "Officer Collins, step away from Marcus right now," he ordered, his tone leaving no room for argument. Collins's face drained of color as Chief Thompson continued, "I've seen everything on the live stream." A ripple of cheers and claps burst forth from the crowd, their hope rekindled in that defining moment. Chief Thompson then ordered with unyielding resolve, "Take off your badge and gun, now." Sergeant Jackson stepped in, collecting Collins's badge and weapon as the cameras rolled. With every eye on him, Collins had no choice but to obey. Storming off with his pride in tatters, he left behind a street buzzing with a renewed sense of justice. Lisa's camera returned to Marcus, who adjusted his jacket and spoke with quiet determination, "This isn't just about me, it's what happens to us every day." The crowd roared in support, and as Marcus walked away into the night, one couldn't help but wonder, was this the spark that would light a new fire for justice?